Tidbits from TNT, Tuesday morning, December 31, 2024. Listen to the full version on the official dinarreport.com website and become our supporter on Patreon. TNT. Tishwash, 40 trillion dinars is Iraq's internal debt. Does the government have the key to repay it? Member of the Parliamentary Finance Committee, Jamal Khojar, revealed Iraq's internal debts, which exceeded 40 trillion dinars. Khojar told Euphrates News that, regarding Iraq's internal debts, the numbers speak of more than 40 trillion, and the majority of the debts belong to the government banks, Rafadain and TBI. He added, the government is now able to pay these debts if it opts for withdrawing them from the bank reserve. Khojar stressed the need to schedule debt repayment as a result of the bank's role parallel to the government's role in providing job opportunities and supporting the private sector. The financial advisor to the Prime Minister, Mazhar Mohammad Saleh, announced that Iraq has exited the risks of external debts, and that Iraq is a well-fortified country. He stressed that the ratio of debts to the gross domestic product does not constitute a burden on the state, as it amounts to 5% of the gross domestic product, and is confined within the government banking system. Link. Tishwash. Sudanese advisor reveals government's philosophy for future of national economy. The economic advisor to the Prime Minister, Mazhar Mohammad Saleh, revealed the government's philosophy for the future of the national economy, represented by the idea of establishing a sovereign wealth fund. Saleh told Euphrates News that the initiation of the idea of a sovereign wealth fund is essential and is consistent with the renaissance of natural resources, and undoubtedly comes in parallel with the development path strategy and its outcomes in generating a leading industrial renaissance in the national economy. This is Iraq's outline in building the future of its economy for the 21st century and in two directions, the export-oriented development model and the other. And the development model directed towards maximizing the input-output tables and replacing imports within the national economy. He added, therefore, the Sovereign Wealth Fund will adopt a vision that expresses the strength and basis of the interconnections between the outputs of national wealth from natural resources and the inputs of the production function in the national economy, which requires another model in managing sovereign wealth funds directed towards the interior. Saleh explained that the Sovereign Fund will work to accelerate the diversification of the three basic sectors, which are the manufacturing industry, agriculture and services, in an advanced digital age. This is what the government program aspires to in its philosophy for the future of the national economy, which did not neglect the idea of partnership between state activity and market activity in sustainable development. Tishwash. Al-Sudani starts 2025 with a visit to Iran. An informed source revealed on Monday that Prime Minister Mohammed Shia al-Sudani will begin a visit to Iran at the end of next week, to discuss developments in the region. The source told Shafaq news agency that al-Sudani will discuss several files with Iranian leaders, most notably the recent developments in Syria. Al-Sudani had made several visits to countries in the region after the fall of Bashar al-Assad's regime, including Jordan and Saudi Arabia, where he discussed security issues with the leaders of these countries. Iraq also participated in the Aqaba conference held in Jordan, with the participation of several countries, including the United States. Iranian President Masoud Pezeshkian visited Iraq on September 11 and made a three-day tour that included Baghdad, Erbil, Sulaymaniyah, Najaf, Karbala and Basra. On May 22, al-Sudani also visited Tehran to participate in the funeral of Iranian President Ibrahim Raisi, who was killed in a plane crash. Listen to the full version on the official dinarreport.com website and become our supporter on Patreon. Source: dinarrecaps.com